InshaAllah, a lot to digest. So everybody can listen to this again, meditate, contemplate and try to understand the inner realities and to reach these inner realities, and alhamdulillah, these are the nights of immense blessings. And whatever they speak about they dress everybody with. So whatever they wanted to talk about tonight inshaAllah is addressing upon the souls of people, knowing and unknowing, they don't care, because these are the realities of the soul, not the realities of physicalities inshaAllah. What do we have from our SMC families online inshaAllah? All the people putting out videos and all sorts of graphics, and mashaAllah, don't stop, don't quit, and keep making accounts. That our accounts are being throttled and stopped. So they put views, they limit the views, everything. So as many accounts as you can open, it's encouraged. Open many YouTube accounts, open many TikTok accounts, open many accounts. As you open an account, all of a sudden you see 100,000 views came, because they didn't figure that out that was Shaykh Nurjan. Once they do, your views will go back down to 200, 300, 400. So this is the hikmah and the wisdom of keep opening these social media accounts, take the reels and post them. And there's apps called CapCut in which you can take our reels, videos, and instantly make a video and reel. We encourage you, if you're under 35, start making some reels and videos for us. If you're over 35 then alhamdulillah, but all these young kids they could do this in their sleep. It's just coming very easy to them. So alhamdulillah, if you're young and have an energy, take our videos, the section that you liked, put it through CapCut and make a reel and make an account and make 10 accounts and send it out inshaAllah.
As-salamu alaykum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, ya Sayyidi.
Wa alaykum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Is the age of a child at birth being 9 months symbolic of the kamil state of that child from Allah?
From the Sultan, it's a gift from the Sultan. Why is it 9? Why is it related to 36? And these are the realities of the Sultan. So the average is 9, gestation 36 from the heart of Sayyidina Muhammad. But the main importance is it has a day, it has a time, it has a life, it has an existence. But shaitan doesn't want to count that, so that why he can slaughter them before they… As-salamu alaykum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. This is Shaykh Nurjan. Thank you for watching the video that you're watching. InshaAllah, if you're happy with the content and happy with these programs, please support the button below, the programs that we have for our orphanage repairs, our water well, Give the Gift of Life, our mobile food vans. We have now 5 vans, Vancouver, Chicago, Los Angeles, Pakistan. There's many programs that reach thousands of people and rescue foods and give those supplies to people in need. Your support is greatly appreciated. Also, be so kind as to leave loving comments and please share the stream. Every bit counts. As-salamu alaykum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. They came onto the earth. Then they come and say, oh happy birthday, you're 1 year old. No, he's not 1 year old, he's 12 plus 9 months that was in the womb. When you stop counting then means shaitan is playing with people to make them non-existent. So we come from the realities of paradise, we come for a physical experience, and everyone has a two-way ticket to go back to Allah with what they have achieved on this earth inshaAllah.
As-salamu alaykum Sayyidi.
Wa alaykum salam wa rahmatullah.
In light of the verse Allamal Qur'an and Sayyidina Muhammad being the walking Qur'an, are we all born knowing the reality of Sayyidina Muhammad?
Are we knowing? Then they would be arifin. But are they taking a life in which to achieve knowledge? That's the importance. What they're teaching is that Allah is just. So did He create anything bad? No. It says, Allamal Qur'an khalaqal insan. You're actually all from Muhammadun Rasulullah. So the big Allamal Qur'an is when Prophet's soul came into existence, it is from Holy Qur'an. Alama means that Allah is conveying. So one is conveying and one is receiving, and this is Shadidul Quwwa. Allah describes in Surah Al-Najm that He's been taught by someone in Shadidul Quwwa, someone immensely powerful. Means that Allah's qudra is continuously flowing to that light and that reality. And we're all from that light. Where your light coming from? Somewhere else? It's coming from Muhammadun Rasulullah. So every single soul has Qur'an written in it. But you have to tafakkur, contemplate. Why? Because your eyes are outside looking for God, but it should be inside where Allah says, I'm not in the heavens and I'm not on this earth, I'm in the heart of my believer. Why? Because this is where the hard drive of that reality is stored. As soon as they tafakkur and contemplate, they direct their vision inside. And now they even show, they play Qur'an for people on the street and they start to cry. They feel an energy, they feel a tranquility. Why? Because Allamal Qur'an, Allah said, all these souls, every soul has Holy Qur'an is written upon it. That's the power it has, because it comes from one source, one ocean, Muhammadun Rasulullah. InshaAllah.
As-salamu alaykum Sayyidi.
Wa alaykum salam rahmatullah.
Can magic and hasad cause our body to not be at peace with our soul, and if so, can we overcome that external negativity?
Yeah, if everything. Any type of negativity is not going to have any peace. Look at your home. If anyone enters your home with a negative character, will you have any peace? No. Anyone entering your house with negative character, there's absolutely no peace. So we see it, we understand it on the physical realm, so imagine spiritually. If spiritually negativity enters into a person, how are you going to have peace with your body and your soul? Either the negativity attacks the body and then all of a sudden you're in pain, there's no peace in pain, or attacks the soul and now your body's continuously nervous and upset and anxious because the soul is now being attacked, or it attacks your mind and then your soul and body are now affected because you've lost your mind. So negativity comes in and hit from every camp and makes difficulty. So yeah, everything, it should be very obvious.
As-salamu alaykum Sayyidi.
Wa alaykum salam rahmatullah.
In second verse of Surah Kawthar, where Allah is saying to offer the prayers to your Lord, are these obligatory prayers or these could be any prayers?
Fasalli li rabbika. Yeah, pray unto your Lord, means pray unto your authority. That's why we said that durood al-sharif and the salawat upon Prophet is immense power, because as you're praying and praising upon the reality of Prophet Allah is granting openings. So our life is to continuously make durood al-sharif and salawat, and that Allah teaching us, then sacrifice. Means if you're praising and praying upon the reality of Prophet which is all praising and praying upon Allah, because when you say, Allahumma salli ala Sayyidina Muhammad wa ala ali Sayyidina Muhammad, you're praying upon Allah. So that is the way Allah wants us to approach, is praise upon my Prophet when in actuality you're praising upon Allah in this form that He wanted it to be, and live a life of sacrifice. For who? What we just described the whole evening. Live a life in which you sacrifice your time, your effort, your wealth, your property, your goods, your family for the sake of Prophet. So why should I support the mawlid? For that reason. Why should I make the time to sit down and listen to the salawats? For that reason. Why should I propagate the teachings? For that reason. because you want the nazar of Prophet and it becomes faith in action. Now look at Hajj, what is Hajj? Faith in action. It's an entire faith in action of 3-4 million people moving to show that they have faith, going through rituals. Why? To get the tabarak and the blessings from Allah. InshaAllah.
As-salamu alaykum Sayyidi.
Wa alaykum salam wa rahmatullah.
What is the spiritual meaning of saying Labbaik Allahumma Labbaik on Hajj?
Labbaik Allahumma Labbaik. It didn't say Labbaik Allah, Labbaik Allah, Labbaik. What does Allahumma mean? Right? So then these external people say Allahumma means Allah, but then what Allah means? So Allahumma, it is a reference to the ma, means the meme of Sayyidina Muhammad. Allah gives that, when you call for me, keep the reality of Sayyidina Muhammad in everything you do. Because you're a nation that as soon as you want something from Allah you have to have Sayyidina Muhammad to be present. So all of Qur'an there is not one du'a that says Allah. So what was then the secret of Allahumma? Then you accompany awliya and they teach you Allah and has hu and the mim for Muhammadur Rasulullah. Like the kalima, La ilaha illallahu Muhammadur Rasulullah. So the du'as of Qur'an are what? Allahumma, Allahumma, Allahumma. Because the nation should never try to approach Allah without Prophet to be present. Why? Because whatever you want, your messenger and your representative has to be asking Allah. And this is an adab, that's why we have an imam. When the imam is standing there, the imam is asking Allah for the whole jama'ah. And the imam of every majlis is Sayyidina Muhammad. So these are the realities of our deen, and we find it in the words we say. So this is all the haqqaiqs we said. That was last night's understanding. So when you're saying, I'm coming for Allah, Marifah means let's break it down and go into detail. We're going to Kaaba, we're going to Mecca to be with Allah. But then Allah in the ayatul kareem we described, it's not that easy. Allah tells the servants, be more humble. Me, I'm with Nabiyeen, Siddiqeen, Shuhada'i wa Saliheen. Husna la Rafiqa, this is the best of company, I'm with them. My tajalli is with them. So can there be a place where you're going for the sake of Allah and the Nabiyeen are not there? Because Allah said, if I'm there then who's going to be there? The Nabiyeen, Siddiqeen, Shuhada'i wa Saliheen. So it means those 4 categories of realities of souls must be there. If they're there, Allah with them, Allah's grace and light is upon them. Because not the stones that we built but the souls that Allah built are there. So then those spotlights of reality come to be present. So when we say Labbaik means we heard the call. Whose call? The call from these souls to come to be present with us when Allah is going to be sending rahmah and mercy upon us. So these are the secrets of this way. Who's calling you? Who called you to this deen? Prophet called you to the deen. Who's calling you to this deen? Who called the whole world to this deen? Sayyidina Muhammad. So when we say Labbaik means we heard the call. We heard what call? Could you come to this deen without Prophet? So, oh ya Rabbi, who you brought? No, it goes Ati Allah, Ati Rasul. So Allah says, I'm calling Zishan. The call from Prophet has to go out calls Ishanin. So when you arrived you say, Labbaik Ya Rabbi. What did they say in Prophet's time when they would enter his room? If he called out for somebody, what'd they say? What you want? Labbaik Sayyidi. But the people, they don't teach manners anymore. Anytime Prophet called Labbaik Sayyidi, I heard, I'm here. They say with the tariqah shaykhs, when the shaykh calls for something say, Labbaik, I heard and I'm here present. Why? Because they were samina wa atana, we hear and we obey, waiting for the command of Prophet because they're the living ulul amr. Waiting for a command from Prophet say, what do you want us to do? Our ears are for you, our life and soul is for you. So then who's calling Labbaik, Labbaik Allahumma Labbaik? Because people don't know anymore the realities. But they heard the call that Prophet's soul called, the ulul amr called, took down everything from the servant, inspired them to come. And as a result you've answered the call to your king and you're present in that presence, inshaAllah. Subhana rabbika rabbil izzati amma yasifun, salamun al mursaleen, walhamdulillahi rabbil alameen. Bi hurmati Muhammad al-Mustafa bi siri Surat al-Fatiha. You get in trouble if it goes too much more. Bye. InshaAllah. InshaAllah we make intention for bayat inshaAllah, with intention for Sultan al-Awliya Ma Shaykh Abdul Faiz Daghestani, Sayyidina Shaykh Muhammad Nazim Haqqani, Mawlana Shaykh Hisham Kabbani, Shaykh Adnan Kabbani, Shaykh Muhammad Adil, Shaykhuna wa Murshidina, and that Allah dress us, bless us from the blessings of Hajj and the blessings of Arafah, and to be in the presence of Sayyidina Mahdi inshaAllah. Let's do this. Hold on here guys, and all those joining online inshaAllah. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajeem. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Innal ladhina yubayyunaka yubayyuna Allah yadallahi fawqa aydihim faman naqudhu fa innama yaghuthu ala nafsi ومن أوفى بما أحد عليه الله فسيؤتون أجرا عظيما رضي بالله ربا وإسلام دينا وبسيدنا محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم رسول والنبي وبالقرآن كتابا واللهم نقول وكيل والحمد لله رب العالمين. وقبلنا بسيدنا سلطان الأولياء الشيخ عبد الفايز الداغستاني سلطان الشيخ محمد ناظم حقاني شيخنا ومرشدنا ومولانا الشيخ محمد عادل شيخنا ومرشدنا في بركة مولانا الشيخ هشام كباني الشيخ عدنان كباني واللهم نقول وكيل. الله 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 حق، الله 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 حق، الله 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 حق. حق يا ربي يا الله إلى شرف النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم وآله وأصحابه الكرام. قال مشايخنا في طريقة النقشبندية العلية خاصة روحهم طريقة قوت خليقة شان نقشبند محمد ويسي البخاري سلطان أولياء الشيخ عبد الفايز الداغستاني سيدنا الشيخ محمد ناظم عادل حقاني مولانا الشيخ هشام كباني الشيخ عدنان كباني الشيخ محمد عادل ما عبد الخالق الخجدواني صاحب زمان سيد محمد المهدي عليه السلام روح الله سيدنا عيسى عليه السلام سيف الله سيدنا عليه السلام ثم سيدنا أبو بكر الصديق سيدنا عمر سيدنا عثمان إمام الحسن عليه السلام إمام الحسين عليه السلام سيدتنا فاطمة الزهراء عليه السلام شامة الفرداني عبد الرؤوف اليمني يوسف الصديق إمام العارفين لسان المتقالمين عارف تيار معروف بالمرهان برهان كرم قوس الأنام صاحب واسع محمد المهدي عليه السلام والسائر وسادتنا والصديقين. الفاتحة. ذلك الشفاعة يا رسول الكريم. أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن محمد عبده ورسوله أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن محمد عبده ورسوله أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن محمد عبده ورسوله. إلى شرف النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم وأصحابه الكرام وسائر ساداتنا صديقين. الفاتحة. الشفاعة يا رسول الكريم. Thank you all for joining tonight. Inshallah Allah dress everyone, bless everyone wherever they are. And alhamdulillah, until we see everybody tomorrow night. As-salamu alaykum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. This is Shaykh Nurjan. Thank you for watching the video that you're watching. Inshallah, if you're happy with the content and happy with these programs, please support the button below, the programs that we have for our orphanage repairs, our water well, Give the Gift of Life, our mobile food vans. We have now 5 vans: Vancouver, Chicago, Los Angeles, Pakistan. There's many programs that reach thousands of people and rescue foods and give those supplies to people in need. Your support is greatly appreciated. Also, be so kind as to leave loving comments and please share the stream. Every bit counts. As-salamu alaykum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.